Hi, my name is David, and I've been playing fantasy football for about 10 years now. And I'm real sick and tired of going to these pay websites that tell you to start Peyton Manning, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Chad Johnson. Well, no shit. So I just decided to stop bitching about it and decided to start doing something about it. Week 7. LaDainian Tomlinson is on his bye. You have 2 starting spots, and your 3 running backs are Edgerrin James, Warwick Dunn, and Kevin Falk. Edge is a good start, we're not here to debate that. But I can virtually guarantee you there are guys on your waiver wire, Reuben Jones for example, who will have just as good a numbers as those 2 other backs. And wouldn't you rather pick him up than someone else in your league picks him up, starts him, he goes off, and he wins with a bull victory? So I'm here to tell you about 10 guys who will have solid starter numbers for week 7, who might be available to you. Know this, I'm a Jets fan, and the first guy I'm recommending, even though he's thrown 4 picks over the last 2 weeks, is my boy Chad Pennington. Chad is playing for his career this week, and he's just so lucky enough to be playing against the Swiss cheese defense called the Cincinnati Bengals. I think it's a great start this week. He plays his off, which means it's a good start this week, and next week he gets to play for his career again. The second guy I'm recommending is David Garrard. David is playing against the Colts on Monday night. They always play him tough. He's thrown a touchdown pass in every game he's played this year, and that Fulio has yet to throw an interception onto the running backs. Now, this first pick is pretty much the easiest of the bunch, LenDale White. Now, this is the time of year where Chris Brown's pussy hurts, so LenDale will get the bulk of the carries, put him into your starting lineup, never take him out, LenDale White. The next guy is Reuben Jones. Reuben Jones is pretty much basically the only healthy running back the New York Giants have. And last week, he got the call at the goal line. Put him into your lineup, start him. And this final guy, Najee Davenport. Now, he is part of the Pittsburgh Steelers running back combo, who are playing the 29th ranked Denver Broncos defense. Now, the combos of Indy, Jacksonville, and San Diego torched them. Put Najee into your lineup. If he could stay out of jail, Najee the Pooper Davenport will have a great game. At wideout, I'm going to start old school. The first guy I'm going to recommend is Amani Toomer. And nobody knows this, but he's 24th in the league in pass targets, and he's going to keep finding the end zone. Pick him up and start him. And we're going to stay old school. I'm going to go Ike Hilliard with my second recommendation. Ike is the true number 1 in Tampa Bay because he's been thrown to more than any other receiver that the Buccaneers have. And he's playing in Detroit. Enough said. And the third guy I'm going to recommend is my boy Jericho Cotchery. And nobody starts him. I mean, he's 10th in the league in pass targets. And I think he's playing Cincinnati. So I think he's open right now. I'm going to recommend 1 tight end and 1 defense for this week. My recommendation for tight end is Kyle Brady. The reason is Ben Watson is out and the Miami Dolphins truly suck. And I really do believe everybody on the Patriots is going to score this week. For defense, my recommendation is the New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints were white hot last week on the road, and they get to come back to the Superdome and chase the statue Byron Leftwich. They're worth a roster spot. They're coming together as a defense. Pick them up if your defense is on a bye. They're worth a roster spot. So these 10 players that I just listed, I think are going to give fantasy football teams across the country out of nowhere wins this week. That's why I'm calling this the all bullshit team. So next week I'm going to be back. I'm going to man up for these picks and give you some more. And if you have a comment, post it below. And if you want to knock it, then list your own. I'll be back in a week. Want to do one more of that?